The world of reality television often brings to light family dynamics that viewers would not normally witness, and this was no exception in the case of Sister Wives. Over the years, the Brown family's personal lives have been exposed for all to see, and with it came moments of truth, betrayal, and unexpected revelations. The tensions and dramas between Kody Brown's wives and their children have often been center stage in the show. However, there was one particular moment that rocked the family, sending shockwaves through their community and leaving viewers stunned. This was when Christine Brown decided to expose a hidden truth about Robyn Brown's children, with Kody inadvertently adding fuel to the fire during an appearance on national television. Christine's revelation, a long-buried truth unveiled. Christine Brown, one of Kody Brown's first wives, has always been vocal about her feelings, and over the years, she had been accumulating her thoughts and frustrations, especially regarding Robyn Brown and her children. Christine's relationship with Kody had always been strained. Her departure from the family after years of internal conflict made headlines, but the tension leading up to that moment had been building for a long time. Robyn Brown, Kody's most recent and fourth wife, entered the family after Christine had already been part of the polygamous family dynamic for many years. Over time, Robyn's influence and position in the family grew, and it became clear to Christine that Robyn's children were becoming the focal point of Kody's attention. This led to jealousy and feelings of alienation for Christine, who struggled with her role in the family. The drama came to a head when Christine, tired of being overshadowed, decided to expose what she considered the truth about Robyn's children. For a long time, Christine had been concerned that Robyn's kids were being treated differently than her own children. She believed that Kody's favoritism toward Robyn's children was evident, and it deeply affected the family's dynamics. Christine saw it as a case of Kody giving Robyn and her children preferential treatment, both emotionally and financially. This was not something Christine was willing to tolerate any longer, especially after Kody's attention had increasingly been diverted to Robyn's household, leaving Christine feeling like an outsider in her own family. On a public platform, Christine decided to take a bold step. She spoke out, revealing that Robyn's children had often received special privileges and treatment, not only from Kody, but also from the rest of the family. Christine alleged that the favoritism toward Robyn's children was damaging to the unity of the family and had caused lasting rifts between the wives. She made it clear that this behavior was not only frustrating for her, but it also affected her children, who felt ignored and undervalued by their father. Christine's public statement was a moment of reckoning from the Brown family, as it painted a picture of a family torn apart by favoritism and competing loyalties. It was a moment that would set the stage for even greater tensions between the wives and Kody. Kody's blurt, a moment of truth on national television. Kody Brown, the patriarch of the family, has always been in the center of the drama. His relationships with his wives have been tumultuous, with moments of harmony but also a great deal of conflict. Kody had been under scrutiny for his treatment of his wives, especially in the wake of Christine's departure. During an appearance on national television, Kody, already emotionally charged from the family's ongoing issues, blurted out a comment about Robyn's children that shocked both the viewers and his wives. In a candid interview, Kody was pressed about the family dynamics, specifically about how he divided his time between the wives and their children. In a rare moment of blunt honesty, Kody mentioned that Robyn's children were, in many ways, the glue that kept the family together. He spoke about his strong emotional connection to them, explaining that they were often the children who he felt most compelled to protect and prioritize. The comment sent ripples through the Brown family and their supporters. Kody's words seemed to confirm many of Christine's suspicions, making it clear that Robyn's children held a special place in his heart, a position that was apparently more significant than the children of his other wives. Not only confirmed Christine's earlier accusations, but also gave her ammunition to further expose the preferential treatment. She had long suspected that Kody's emotional attachment to Robyn's children was a significant factor in his decision-making, and now, with his own admission, her accusations were validated. Christine couldn't hold back any longer. The airing of Kody's candid remarks on national television forced Christine to speak out, using her voice to challenge the growing division within the family. Mary's exposure, a new perspective on the family's struggles. While Christine's exposure of Robyn's children and Kody's favoritism played a major role in the public unraveling of the family, Robyn Brown, Kody's first wife, also had her own revelations to share. Mary had always been the most reserved and private of Kody's wives. Her relationship with Kody had deteriorated over the years, but Mary had stayed in the family for longer than expected. However, her relationship with Kody had been strained due to a mix of emotional distance and his increasing closeness with Robyn. Mary, like Christine, had witnessed Kody's growing attachment to Robyn's children, but she had chosen to keep her observations to herself. However, after the national TV interview where Kody inadvertently confirmed the growing divide, Mary decided that it was time for her to speak out too. In a candid interview with a news outlet, Mary reflected on the changes in Kody's behavior over the years and how it had impacted her. She confessed that she had always tried to maintain the family's unity, but it had become increasingly difficult with Kody's growing favoritism toward Robyn's children. Mary explained that she had always been in the background, struggling with her role in the family, but Robyn's children were given opportunities that her own children were not. This realization became painful for Mary, especially as she noticed the tension it created between herself and her children. Mary's decision to speak out added another layer to the complex family drama. She revealed her frustrations not only with Kody's actions but also with the way the family had been divided over the years. While Mary's feelings were complicated by her long-standing history with Kody, her openness in discussing the issues was an attempt to clear the air and help the family move forward. The aftermath, repercussions for the family. The fallout from Christine's revelation, Kody's blurted comments on national television, and Mary's subsequent exposure left the Brown family in turmoil. Christine's decision to speak out was not a decision made lightly. She had been living in a marriage that she felt was increasingly lopsided and emotionally unfulfilling. Her children had suffered from the lack of attention from their father, and the favoritism Kody showed toward Robyn's children was, in Christine's eyes, the final straw. Kody's admission on national television only validated Christine's claims, and in many ways, it marked a turning point in their relationship. Kody was forced to confront the reality of his behavior, and while he tried to justify his actions, it was clear that the family was no longer functioning as a cohesive unit. Christine's exit from the family soon followed, leaving Kody with a shattered family dynamic. Mary's own exposure added another dimension to the drama, showing that the issues within the family were more complex than just Christine's departure. While Mary had not been as outspoken as Christine, her frustrations with Kody's favoritism and the dynamics of the family had been building for years. Her decision to speak out was an attempt to be heard, to take ownership of her feelings, and to ensure that the family understood the gravity of their dysfunction. The aftermath was one of reflection and confrontation. The Brown family had been forever changed by these revelations, and their public airing of grievances had left them at a crossroads. Whether the family could repair their fractured relationships was uncertain, but one thing was clear: the truth had been exposed, and the foundation of their family was rocked to its core. The drama surrounding Christine, Kody, Robyn, and Mary was a poignant reminder that even in the world of reality television, families face real struggles and emotional turmoil. Christine's decision to expose the truth about Robyn's children and Kody's favoritism was the catalyst for a series of events that revealed the cracks in the family's foundation. Kody's candid admission on national television and Mary's own exposure only deepened the divide. As the Brown family continued to navigate these difficult revelations, it became clear that their journey was one marked by challenges, complexities, and the harsh realities of family life under the spotlight. Hot topic you'll want to discuss over here on my channel, please, by all means. Let me know in the comments below, or you can email me. My email is always open to suggestions, hot topic discussions. All the things. My email is linked in the description below every video. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already and hit that notification bell. Besides subscribe, make sure it's set to all so you'll be notified whenever I upload. I love you for watching. I'll see you in my next video or in the comments below. All sister wives in Eva's update. Mary Brown, Janelle Brown, Robyn Brown, my Kelty patron, Kody Brown. Related. For you recently uploaded.